with my 7'4" point guard build, I'm able to shoot over everybody in NBA 2K26. I'm running up the most insane streaks and stealing streaks for easy VC. Let's not waste any time though. Let's go ahead and jump into the build and show you guys everything about it. All right, so up first, we're gonna make our player right-handed, and then we're gonna obviously set our position to center, and then we're gonna go 7'4" with a 7'4" wingspan. Our weight's gonna be set to 244 pounds. Now, this weight allows us to have a 92 board. Our weight's going to be set to 244 pounds. Now, this weight allows us to have a 92 rebound with a 92 strength, as well as a 57 speed and a 70 vertical. So now we are into the categories. We're going to start with physicals. We're going to go with 57 speed, which are maxed out speed, and then a 43 agility and an 87 strength. Now, the reason I'm going to 87 strength here is I am going to be able to cap breaker that to get it all the way up to a 91 and ultimately a 92. That 91 is really all I care about, though, for the golden brick wall. Now, for that vertical, we're going to go with a 70 vertical. That's going to do it for our physical category, though. We are looking pretty fast for a 7'4". Now, we're on to rebounding. Now, the reason I'm going to go with such a high rebound is I want this build to still be useful when I'm not playing point guard. For instance, when I'm playing threes with flight and I want to play the center position, but I still want to be a dominant shooting center. So we're going to set our rebound up to an 87, and then our offensive board is going to go all the way up to an 80. Now, we are a popper, so we really don't need this 80 offensive rebound, to be honest with you. Normally, I would push this all the way down to 68, but in NBA 2K26, to get that crasher takeover that I'm talking about, you guys have to have an 80 offensive rebound, 80 defensive rebound, and an 80 strength. So we want to make sure that we get that 80-0 board just so we can get that crasher take possibility whenever we're playing threes as the main center. Now, we have an 87 defensive rebound because I'm going to be cap breakering this all the way up to a 92, which will give me gold rebound chaser, allowing me to use my +2 to my badges to get a legend rebound chasing 7'4" popper. Now, for perimeter defense, this is going to go all the way up to a 59. That's basically maxed out. Our steal is going to go up to a 53, and then our block is going to go all the way up to an 84. Now, we get silver paint patroller, silver off-ball pest, maxed out perimeter. We are not able to get a movable enforcer because we can't get to 62, but that's okay. Maxed out steal to give us the best ability to get steals. Now, you don't get anything from these, so if you guys are somebody who's like, oh, I didn't get a badge from it, I'm just going to put it elsewhere. Go for it, man. But me personally, I don't want to be super slow when I hit that left trigger button, which is going to be my perimeter. I also still want to be able to contest people without jumping. And then my steal, I believe in the myth that you need a steal rating to be able to get steals. I think, interceptor helps, but having that 53 steal rating will be useful to me as well. Then we get that 84 block. We can't get 74 vertical on this build, so we're not worried about high flying denier. Now we're on to ball handling and speed with the ball. This is my 7'4" PG build. We are able to move very, very fast in this build. We get a 65 ball handle with a 54 speed with ball. And then our pass accuracy is going to go all the way up to a 76. Now we go 76 here just for that versatile visionary. That way we can throw dimes whenever we're getting double teamed. Now we're on to shooting. We can get an 89 three ball here with a 79 mid-range. Now, you don't need to upgrade your mid-range. A lot of people are messing up their builds and upgrading their mid-range. I'm not going to touch it for now. We ultimately will upgrade the mid-range. But my first 7'4" stretch that I made, I didn't upgrade my mid-range. I'm going to upgrade it eventually in this video because I want to be able to shoot fading middies. But you don't need to upgrade this at all. You get nothing for it. We can't get shifty shooter on this build, so we don't need it. 7'4"s are literally the most unstoppable shooting builds in the game right now. They get contested by absolutely nobody on the court, and the green windows are massive, including the fast jump shots that you get. You also get the Chris Bosh jumper at starter 4, so make sure you guys try that out. Chris Bosh, Michael Porter Jr., Jonathan Isaac, you get insane bases. Make sure you guys throw Baluba in your uppers. The releases feel insane. The build is literally unstoppable. You can fade from anywhere on the court. You can basically ISO and play point guard. I mean, I'm doing everything I need to do to get open, and I can fade from anywhere on the court at any time I want. I'm an absolute bucket. I go 7 for 7. We're shooting 80+% from 3 on the field. I mean, bro, like this is literally a point guard 7'4". You don't need a point guard on the court. You can play point guard with the 7'4" center. You don't have to have a point guard. Literally play with a lock and like a 6'10", and boom, like the game is over. I promise you, you're gonna win every single game. I've been streaking non-stop with this lineup in the park, man. It's unstoppable. If you guys haven't checked it out though, man, we do have jump shot videos. So drop a like, subscribe, hit the noties, and check out the jump shot videos as well, man. Now we're going to go down here to our finishing categories. So for finishing, our close shot is going to go up to an 87. Our driving layup is going to go up to a 70. This gives us that bronze physical finisher for when we don't dunk the basketball. We still want to be able to have a greenable layup. Now we're on to standing dunk. The standing dunk is going to go all the way up to an 81. That gives us that silver rise up so we can still dunk the basketball under the rim. Now we're on to post control. So post control is going to go up to a 91 here. This reason we went with a 91 post control is ultimately I will get 5 more cap breakers, and that will give me the ability to get a 96 post control, which gives me gold unpluckable and even that post powerhouse badge, but we don't get quite enough strength for that, so we're not going to worry about it. So now we're at the point where this build is basically complete, okay? There's not really much else to do besides your personal preference on how you're going to play with the build. We are going to be maxing out our defensive board to a 92 for those cap breakers. We are going to use those cap breakers as well on strength. Now, me personally, I plan on being the main ball handler on the 2s court, on the 3s court, everywhere on the court, so I still want to be able to knock down a mid-range at a high capability. So we're going to max out that midi. Maxing out that midi gives me that Hall of Fame post-fade phenom. If I ultimately want to play ones, you know, playing the 1s court is definitely fun, especially on a 7-4, so I want to be able to do that. And giving me that myself that 90 mid-range allows me to have that post-fade phenom on Hall of Fame. Now, if you don't think you will be cap breaker in your post control, you could take this down as far as it lets you. I recommend going to 86. If you're going to take it down any lower than that, you're kind of trolling because you're going to get ripped without unpluckable. But that 86 is a pretty good sweet spot here. And you could take that 86 and you could literally put that anywhere else you want here. You could go get some close shot to get that paint prodigy on gold, and then max out your free throws so you can knock down some free throws in a 5 setting. But that's basically going to do it for your PG center build, man. So once we advance this forward, we get shades of Marc Gasol, shades of Victor Wembanyama, and Kristaps Porzingis, 3-level scoring cleaner. Now I'm going to go ahead and make the build and show you guys my cap breakers. So now we are ready to do our cap breakers. You can see in the top right corner, I have finished my build specialization for shooting. So we are actually able to get 2 cap breakers into our physicals because of that shooting. So I'm going to make sure I use those 2 cap breakers by doing the square to set build specialization cap breaking section there. So as you can see, I have now used my build specialization cap breakers to push my strength to an 89. And then I'm able to use 2 of my regular ones to push that to a 91. So I will get golden brick wall. Then I'm able to use the other 5 in that section to get the 92 rebound, which will give me gold rebound chaser and gold brick wall. And then we can take another cap breaker, which we will ultimately use eventually to get even higher stats. Then we are left with 1 cap breaker remaining, which we can use either for post control or pass accuracy here. Personally, I'm going to be using this on post control because I eventually want to get to that 96 post control so I get that next level of unpluckable. After you guys have made the build, here is the jump shot that I'm going to be using on the build. We are using upper release Michael Porter Jr. We're going to be using base Michael Porter Jr. Upper release 1 is going to be Baluba. Upper release 2 is going to be LaMarcus Aldridge, and that's going to be an 80-20 blend with your visual cue set between push and release. After that, your go-to shot is going to be set to Kevin Durant. Your dribble pull-up is going to be Michael Porter Jr. Don't worry about your spin jumper. We're not going to use that. Your hop jumper is going to be Dirk Nowitzki. Then for your dunk styles, we don't get a lot of crazy dunks on this build, but we're going to do basic one-handers off 2, basic one-handers off 1, hangs off 1, obviously the regular standing dunks, and then Shaquille O'Neal dunk package. Now for your layup, we are going to make sure we equip the Zion layups. As we get layup, normal, Zion Williamson, and layup, normal. And then our layup reverse is going to be Zion Williamson as well. We're going to go all the way to the bottom. I'll give you guys my post animations. We're going to be using motion style Damian Jones. Go-to post shot is going to be Dirk Nowitzki. Our basic hop shot, our post hop shot is going to be Dirk Nowitzki as well. Our post hook is going to be Joel Embiid. Our post fade is going to be Pascal Siakam. And then we're on to pass style, which we're going to use RJ Barrett. Dribble style is going to be Sabonis. Sig size up is going to be normal. Breakdown, Victor Wembanyama. Escape moves, normal. Combo, Victor Wembanyama. Crossover, Victor Wembanyama. Behind the back, normal. Karl Anthony Towns is our spin move. Hesitation, basic. Step back, normal. Triple threat style, Kobe Bryant. And that is literally it for your playmaking moves on your 7-footer. But that's basically going to do it for the video, man. I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Subscribe, turn the noties on, man. Make sure you guys check out a live stream. We will catch you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Hollywood. Peace.